I had a conversation with y'all about y'all, um, where I've been, what I've been doing, because if I remember rightly, okay, your channel, or views, obviously the charity stream went down a treat. The stream 1 week ago was the Path to Glory episode of season 3, episode 3, or an episode 20. 9 views. Let's have a look. 13th of April. So, what are we on now? The 20th? 24th? The 24th? I think it is. Um, where I've been, what I've been doing, etc. Copy link. So, whilst I share this um, on Facebook and on Twitter, etc., paste. Um, oh no, hang on. There we go. Easier for me to do it like this, I think. So come and join the learning curve as well as watching entertaining content. Go check out that Rogue Energy. Use code. Uh, Tweet that. Pop it in there. This one. So yeah, so basically now that all this is done, um, all this sharing and things. Come and watch a brand new series for the channel. Post. There we go. So, I've obviously disabled the music on here for the copyright reasons. Where to start, really? I'm just taking this time at the start of the video to first off apologise for the MIA. Now, there's been many factors into why I've not uploaded in the past. It's like 11 days. Now, it's a difficult situation for me because obviously I'm a uni student just approaching my finals, and that's all happening within literally the next like 2 weeks. Everything is going down, from exams to performances to obviously COVID, online classes, rehearsals. I've got a month till my big final performance. Theory to happen in between all that. It's a nightmare. Um, Um, so that's the first off one reason. Another reason is a big thing that's happened within the YouTube community, and I think every YouTuber has had one of these breaks or a blink maybe. It's the lack of motivation to put something out there, and especially in a hard time like this, time on everyone's side. In people still have to work. People still have to do things every day, day to day, look after family, friends, like, and have responsibilities. And for me, my main concern is obviously uni, but also looking after, make sure my family's okay back at home, make sure that my girlfriend is happy, who I'm living with, making sure that she's okay mentally, stably, physically, anything that I can do. But then obviously the effect it has on myself is that if I'm not happy or motivation to put content out, that I'm gonna wait until I'm happy to do so, because put it this way, if I'm not happy with the content I'm putting out, I don't expect you guys to be happy with it. If it's for myself, then it's different. Like my path to glory, I've taken a break from, because not because it's tedious is the wrong word, but because I want something new. I tried Assassin's Creed, I've tried Nathan Drake, they're not quite there. Now I'm gonna try Madden and a franchise, and I know this is something I've watched Bengal on YouTube. He has done a 64 episode series, so I'm hoping this is something that I can carry through and not replace the Path to Glory. You'll still get Path to Glory episodes. You'll probably get 3 streams a week after deadlines. You'll get a Path to Glory, you'll get a franchise, and then a story mode of some sort. You've had the COD storyline, so where we move from there, I don't know. I'll have a look at what's on offer. I want the new Avengers game. I still need to play Jedi Fallen Order. I still need to play Death Stranding, which I have. I've just not downloaded due to space. There's 4 or 5 games that I do want to play and show you guys that I want to play. Now, I've literally played one Pro Bowl game on this game. I put it on Pro because Rookie was too easy. Pro was a bit more difficult, but we will learn. Ultimate Team I will not go into yet because obviously I won't be good enough online. Face of the franchise. Be the face of an NFL franchise where the decisions you matter in your journey to become an NFL superstar. I will do one of them at some point. But the first off I'm going to do is a actual franchise with the owner. It's going to be offline, so it'll be saved on my thing. So we're going to create a new franchise. Import most recent active league. What? Load 75 man set. What is best for me to do starting off? Imports most recent active roster into your league. So is that them already drafted? Or do I want to use a pre-season roster? I'm going to assume a pre-season roster. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Playlists. Just bear with me. I need to check something out. Doesn't come up. Choose team, cloud, choose team. See, I don't know the difference because the careers I've watched of this, like I say I watch Bengals Miami's Dolphins stream. Is it better to use a use oh my god, a pre-season roster or an active roster on Madden? Let's have a look. Roster in franchise mode. That's NFL 19. We're on. How do you update your roster? That's fine. We've done. Right. This is really infuriating me and I can't find info on it. I want franchise to use team's active roster, but it drops from slash replaces 8 active players. And Madden never consider LS or real. Yeah. Do you guys start pre-season? Okay. Try starting at pre-season. If you start at the beginning of the season, the super year is going to go automatically. Yeah. Okay, so it says use the pre-season. Cool. Load 75-man roster at the start at the beginning of a pre-season. We will go with that. Obviously, we will be cutting players. We'll be drafting players. We will be.
Select the team you want to join.
So I'm going to run you through the teams of my original choice of like what I was thinking. Where is best to start? Because the 75 is already in. If we back out and pick the other one, is it going to change the ratings at all first?
Select the team you want to join.
I think the ratings have changed. So this is the Oakland Raiders. The 72s. Sorry guys, I'm just having a look, fiddling around, because I want it to be the Los Angeles Raiders. I mean, is that not...
Select the team you want to join.
The Oakland Raiders. Antonio Brown. You can change the name of streams, right? Or do we just stick with the Oakland Raiders? Because I thought they were the Las Vegas Raiders. Am I wrong in thinking that? Right, whilst I change and have a look around my ideas and I'll talk you through things, we'll start at the beginning. It'd be Bears. Right. Oh my god. My videos. Hang on. Your videos. Cool. I can change it. So, actually, I'm going to leave it like that for now and then we'll come into it. Chicago Bears, overall rating is too high. That is why we've got outside linebackers. I don't know. Bengals is a team that my dad follows. And obviously I want to do something different. I know quite a lot about the Bengals. Like, they've played in Wembley a few times. Buffalo Bills. These are all average teams. And I feel like still 79. I'm looking for about a 73 to a 76. That a team that I can take with the trades, with the drafts, and things. And I don't know. Just a team that I know isn't going to do amazingly well in the first season or terrible. Just someone that can deliver a solid performance. Now, Garrett, Cleveland Browns were an option, but I saw the overall rating, and the same with the Chargers. So, based off what I said about rating 78 to 73, it kind of leaves us, short of choices, really. I am a fan of Houston overall. I follow the Houston Outlaws if I'm Overwatch. I try and filter though. It's a shame because I really wanted them to be the Las Vegas Raiders, and I know they changed. Okay. Okie dokie. The 49ers. Oh, God. This is proving a lot of a difficult choice. I don't want to do the Dolphins because everyone does the Dolphins. I feel like the Dolphins are the go-to team. Kansas City Chiefs. Their defense needs tightening up. Overall rating of 80. It's not bad. We could go the Chiefs, I guess. We got the Tampa Bay Broncos. What are the Saints like? 83. They're too good. Okay, Houston Texans, Titans. I think we will go. No. Why is this proving a lot more difficult than what it should? This is what I'm taking you guys through everything. Detroit Lions could be an option. Von Burr, Damon Harrison Sr., Darius Slade Jr. Do I stick with the Raiders? But like, I don't know. It's just different that the fact that they're not. Minnesota Vikings, Tennessee. I think we go with the Chiefs.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
Save. Not let me save it. Come on. Don't be playing up on me now. Fully well, isn't it? It just says like my phone's not connected to the internet when I know it is. Let's try it again. Anyway, I think we'll go with the Chiefs then. Hang on, what have we got here? Coach Andy Reid. Start playing head season preseason. More options. Starting point. Start beginning of preseason. That's fine. Change role. What have we got? I don't know. I'm dilly dallying. Someone's just like go. Someone's messaged me saying go Raiders. Fuck it. We're going Raiders. I've decided. We're going Raiders. Starting point. Yeah. Change role. Let's have a look at the roles. What have we got? Choose to be a player and build your legacy on your way. Owner. Manage and coach the team. Rebuild your stadium or relocate. Choose the team to play on. Owner. Yeah, that's fine. Oh. We get to be, this backstory gives you an advantage when it comes to the team popularity. This backstory, financial mogul. This backstory gives you an advantage financially. Start with funds. No legacy score, no happiness. 500 legacy score, roster happiness. Start with 200 million. So lose 100 mil, but I feel like we could make it back. I think former player is a good way to go. Ethan. Oh, we don't want that. Loft house. Now, as long as it doesn't change, we should be good. Yeah, Raiders franchise. LOFTHOUS. It is the Las Vegas Raiders, isn't it? I'm not. It's just not changed in Madden 20. I could import a thing like a file and edit. Yeah, it is. It is the Las Vegas Raiders. So, let's have a look. Is there something I have to import? Madden. No, so it's going to be in Madden 21, unfortunately. So we just have to go with it. Hello. Unless someone in the community had made it. Should we have a look? Because we know what we're doing now. We know what we're doing. Let's have a look in the community, see if there's any add-on firsts. Because I saw someone who did this. Share and manage files. Download a community file. If I search Raiders, do we think an LA Raiders is going to come up? Not LA, LV. Most players. Right, let's search. Search by keyword Raiders. So look, since Pats Raiders mixture. Right. Just having a look now. We could put the college, 32 college teams in there. That could add a bit of realism to it. College football is always a thing. What do we think? We could try it. I don't know if it changes anything. Progress. What do you guys think? Should we put college football in there? "32 college teams." We'll try it. Let's see if it changes anything. That's fine. Real ratings, up-to-date ratings, adjusted look, retired, declining Seahawks, Sunset Texans. Let me do the official NFL roster as well. Real ratings, up-to-date. I'm going to do that one. Download complete. Right, let's go back. My downloads. So you should be able to use these. My downloads keeps trying to select file to give it a rating. Obviously, that's fine. Back. Now with these two downloads, right? I'm hoping offline. Yeah. Right, we know what we're doing.
Select the team you want to join.
So we're doing the Raiders.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
Owner. Former player. Let's do this again. So now we have these updates. Hopefully that'll help us a bit. We've got college football in there obviously, so we can have a look at that. L accept. Obviously players and all your team's finances, that's fine. League settings, let's have a look. I'll show you guys what I've got. So I've got pro on. We'll say rookie was too easy, all pro was too hard. Sets the gameplay experience, big plays, more arcade, big plays, more scoring simulation, authentic experience, competitive rewards, user plays for your random events. Simulation I think is the best way to go. League type. Or, yep, instant not CPU only. Salary cap, yeah. Superstar, yeah. Injury, yeah. Pre-existing injury, yeah. Player progression frequency. Every 4 weeks, someone recommended to me. Wednesday with no quick locks and will trigger you. That's fine. Determines the minimum roster setting, recommended setting for multi-user leagues. 51 multi-user leagues. So because we got the college football, obviously 51 is their minimum roster size. But if I think we stick with 48, that means we've definitely got a cut. Okay. I know what we've got to change in a minute. I've just seen it. Determines the amount of players users can add or remove. That's fine. No restrictions. I don't really touch that. Quarter length. We'll go with 10 minutes. I think that equals it. I just want 12, 24, 38. No. Yeah, 12 minutes. So it's about 45 minutes a match, which I'm happy with. Speeds up the clock after a play call. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to put 18 seconds on there. Full control. I'm going to have control of everything. Tutorial pop-ups. I want on for now simply because this is my first one. Afterwards, if we were to do a second, I would take it off. When set on this, you will message sign free agents for positions that do not have the minimum off. I want to have control of everything. Free agents off. So I believe that is fine. Yep. Just double check. Yep. That's fine. So I get control of everything. Ethan Lofthouse taking charge of the Oakland Raiders. Technically the Las Vegas Raiders, but what can we do? It's not in this game because of when it came out, etc. And I wish someone had made a custom for it, but they haven't. So start from the pre-season. Let's get into it. Obviously, I've taken music off because of copyrights. Yeah, that's the main reason for it. And I know.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Install game plan here. Well, I don't know my thing yet because I haven't. It's a shame you can't change the appearance of your. So we've got pre-season. We've got the Rams, the Falcons. Is that the Packers or the Jets? The Rams. Utilize the trade block and free agency. No, I'm gonna have to do some research on trading and drafting. Work on your offense. So we got room, but obviously people are going to get cut, etc. Lineup tools. View your superstars' abilities and adjust your lineup scheme. That's fine. So in the offense, so anyone below 60 is getting cut immediately. Anyway, 93. Okay. Antonio Brown's 98. I tell you what, attacking wise, maybe we could draft a new quarterback. I'm not sure. Definitely need a new wide receivers are fine. We've got Antonio Brown and Williams. Okay. Let's have a look at the defense. Vontae's perfect. Is it Vontae's? It is, isn't it?
This is the player card. Here you can see your player's strengths and weaknesses by looking.
That's fine. Okay, so we've got a couple of places room for manoeuvre, specialist wise. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Specialist. What have we got? Here's 71. Okay, it's just good. It's good to get a feel of what we've got before we look at anything, because I know people are going to have to get cut, unfortunately, and I know where it's going to be already. I can see players. Let's have a look at then my team depth chart, so we can have a look at salaries, injury report. Is anybody injured? So we've got a psych. Oh, it's 26. Return. No. Length. 29 weeks. Jesus. It's halfback. Gone already. So let's have a look. Halfback. Yeah, so at the moment we've got Martin in, but I'm assuming that people are going to... It's 29 weeks. Active injuries, that's a long time, you know. My coach, edit auto subs. Auto subs really... Let's have a... I don't think there's anything that... People told me to leave this. Maybe... Sub out less. Maybe go to around 50. Wide receivers sub out less as well. But yeah, other than that, no. Accept to continue. That's fine. Right. Advance week next week. Oh, it's the Cardinals. Sorry, not the. Like, I'm just having a look really. Start weekly training. What have we got?
An offensive and defensive game plan has been pre-selected based on your weekly opponent tendencies. Change your game plan anytime before starting.
Okay.
Each week you can focus train 3 players for extra experience. Once you've made your game plan, choose to start training and head down to the field.
Cool. So I need to have a look first at what people's XP are like. So in the starting positions, I mean, I'm assuming people like Antonio Brown.
This is the development trait. This is the abilities tab. Here, this player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be activated when the player completes.
So I think Hudson is going to be the same. 35k, not too bad. Line. I definitely think a left tackler is going to be crucial. We'll get rid of Sharp. No. I think enough. A fullbacker as well. But we've got Jacobs and Richards.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put this play.
Put Smith at the bottom. We'll put Jacobs first. And we'll put Jacobs up in training straight away. Anybody else? I can't think. I don't think so. I know people who are going to get cut. That's fine. Defense. Any more? No. Maybe remove Lee up. Markel Lee's only 23. Development at normal rate. That's fine. We've got Marshall there. Brandon Marshall, 29 years old, compared to Tahir Whitehead, who's also 29 years old. Ratings 84, 81, 83, 87, 84, 85, 68, 88. top 16% of middle linebackers. This is going to be a close one. 15% of left outside linebackers. So we move him up one. That's fine. Yeah. Let's have a look at weekly training then. No. It's like Richie Incognito, what a name. Was it Brandon Marshall? Who did we just put in? Am I having like amnesia or something? I just forget we put in someone. In the offense. Jacobs. Josh Jacobs. 21, rookie from Alabama, so we'll put him in. What's this? The Madden Messenger. Okay, that's fine. Continue playing. So, I don't know why it's done that. I clicked to read the thing. It is done so. Things to do. No, well, we can't start playing just yet, can we? Because we got a training to do. Oh, Josh Jacobs already in there. So there was two of them, wasn't there? There was Whitehead. They're both 29. Richie Incognito is 36, so he could probably leave. Let's put someone in who like is young. I'll go Arden Key. Yeah, we'll work with that. Play, start training. Right, let's have a look. So maybe someone who I've put in Arden Key who is 70 rated, who I believe would be able to happily get up to like a 73, perhaps. Now, obviously I don't follow NFL in real life properly, other than I hear about the Bengals, or I've got a friend at uni, she supports the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't know who's like a pass rusher.
Guys,
or
last time we were out here, coaching staff didn't like what we saw. You all know it wasn't good enough. So let's make up for that today and have a great one. I know you got it in you. So let me see that greatness come out on the field, all right? Let's do it.
Okay. The shallow cross is a progression red concept that features a primary receiver running a shallow crossing route and another receiver running dig. The primary receiver red route running the cross route will be your first look on the play. If he is open, the best time to throw it as soon as he crosses the other side of the center. Throw to the primary receiver running shallow with the X button. Nice. Okay.
Down! Blue 80! That's it!
Cross bodies is always a decent throw unless I was dragging it right. If the crossing route is covered, then look through to the right receiver running the dig route. Triangle. Nice little spin in there.
Now, 180!
Through to the...
Blue 80, that's it!
Well, that one was a fail. Okay, 3 out of 4. We'll continue.
Monday, down. 180.
Complete a pass.
What's up?
What was that? What was that for a throw? Who was
Down.
that?
180. What's up?
Car. Okay. There's no I need to note him down. Complete a pass.
180. We're good. We're good. 185. That's it.
Nice little bullet inside there with the square.
Down. Blue 80.
Complete a pass. Let's have a look. What have we got on? Oh, who was that from the catch though?
Down. Blue 80.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's it? Hot.
Hey, you know what, man? That was pretty dang good. And you know what's really scary? It gets me even more excited. We're only scratching the surface of our potential. This team has so much talent. So just keep pushing, and we're gonna get to that next level.
Yeah, nice. Silver. 4 out of 5. Complete 5 successful reps. Continue.
Down. You 180.
Cover 2 manages a man-to-man defense that also includes 2 defenders playing zone coverage who split the field in half. Cover 2 is effective because it can take away short routes, but the man coverage can easily disguise as a zone defense. Cover 2 man is effective when covering screen passes. A linebacker, or occasionally DT, is assigned to cover the running back and can easily read the play as it develops. Cover the targeted receiving threat as indicated by the coverage link.
What's it? Hot.
Nice. Oh, so you can't step forward, so
Down. 180.
it's a lot harder to get through.
That's it.
Nice. It took 2 man, but we'll take it.
Monday, down. 180.
The dagger concept features a receiver running an underneath crossing route and another receiver running a dig route in the opposite direction. Each receiver is marked to a defender in man coverage, which will put your players in a good position to make a play. Personnel matchups can affect who has the advantage though. Cover the targeted receiving threat.
That's it.
We'll take it. I lost who I was
One
covering
down.
there.
180. What's it? Hot. Down.
The hitch pass concept features short curl routes designed to be safe, easy completions. Once again, all receivers are matched up with the defender, and there are 2 deep safeties over the top defending if anything breaks deep.
Blue 80. That's it.
So you can't cover both, that's the only issue.
What's up?
Nice. As soon as you see it, you gotta press circle straight away. Prevent a touchdown. Cover the targeted receiving threat as indicated by the coverage link.
What's up? Down. You 180. That's it.
Nice.
Down. 180. What's it? Hot.
I'll keep them playing backwards. I'll take it.
Monday, down. 180. Where's it? Hot. White down. 180. Where's it? Hot.
Each man.
Down. 180. 180. We're good. 185. That's hot. Down. Blue 80.
So we've got to hold on for 2 minutes. Is that what it's saying?
That's hot. Down. Blue 80. Where's it? Hot.
Because that was final play at the game, that last one. Defending is always my weak point anyway. Hit them playing backwards. Push down on that left. 3rd and 2.
180. What's up?
We almost managed to blitz that rush. Almost.
Monday, down.
Cover the
180.
target receiving threat is indicated by the coverage link. The coverage link, apart from this guy on the right, but we got 2 man free anyway. 1st and 10.
White down. 180. That's up.
Hit like a truck.
Down. 180. Where's it? Hot. Here we go.
What we're at 4 and 2?
Down. 185.
4 and 2.
Where's it? Hot.
They would have.
Where's it? Hot.
Nice. Okay.
Down.
2nd and
180.
goal.
Down. You're 180.
We've just got to defend this.
That's up. Monday, down. 180.
God.
That's up.
Full on
White
clatting
down.
into him.
180.
What are we on? 3rd and goal?
Where's it? Hot.
Cover. Someone was going out on that left of 82.
Down. 180. Blue 80. That's up.
Yes. I'll take 2 out of 3. The first one was a bit questionable, but we got training done. Now, obviously, you guys are going to see a lot, and the first games I will play will be pre-season because what we got plus 60, nice. Plus an extra 300 for all these guys. Free practices available. Utilize the trade block and free agency.
You have grades for each position that range from A to F.
Improve your position in grades by acquiring better talent.
Browse available players to improve your team.
I don't need a quarterback though, do I? Although Jacob Brisket would be better than Mike Glennon. Let's have a look. Is this just the quarterbacks? I mean, what do they need? So I don't even need a quarterback. It's just to improve. We need a... Just having a look, really. Gabe Wright, maybe. They do want a DT. And MLB Nicholas Morrow. He's 24 though. It's a bit young. At least with... Where has he gone? Gabe is 27. They're not going to take that just on its own. And now we're moving into the fucking uncharted territories of 50 ratings. They were just going to get cut anyway. Do they want 2 DTs maybe? No. That's just too young, isn't he? We'll submit it. It's a swap. They want a DT. No, they don't want it. Right, that was just a look anyway. Hang on. A to F. D's. Yeah, see, kickers. I think left tackle is one, most definitely. But none of these. No, none of these cut it. Andre Smith would, but he's 32. 23. Right tackle. Suggested trade off at LG. I'll tell you what, let's do the D's and no pun intended. These 40, all these are quite old, you know. Yeah, ours are young. On there, Ryan Quigley. Would come in over Johnny Townsend. Signed to active roster. Or do I just want to wait? I don't know. It's 29. Cap hit 1.15. Didn't even sign for a year. I'm gonna leave it, I think. I don't think there's anyone. You can't cut yet, I know that. Proof team. So we've got the Broncos, the Chargers and the Chiefs. We can see schedule though. We can have a look at that before. View the league, view your team schedule for the season, view the league schedule for this week. Team schedule. So we've got away at the Rams, and then at home to the Rams and at home to the Packers. We go visit Arizona and Seattle pre-season. Regular season, so it's the Broncos. We start off actually 2 home games. The Chiefs is going to be quite hard. We got the bye week. few home games there actually. Other than that, it's just the Chiefs really that are the hardest for us, most definitely. Options, that's fine. I'm not going to touch sliders. Now, when it comes to cutting players, so I said I don't want any 50s, so I go, how do I do this? Release. You sure you want to play it? Yes. Cool. That's one gone. Next one is Devi. Release. Blinker. So what, like, we got to get this down to like 53. Fucking hell. Alright. I don't know, where's fucking, I can't remember his name. Incognito, 75 rated though, but he is old. He's got to be in the first team for the first season, surely. Maybe because we promoted Richards, we look at maybe getting a new fullbacker. Is it fullback? FB? Is FB fullback? Fullbacker? Yeah, fullback. My team, improved team, fullback. So, okay, not. We got Jalen, Richard, and Josh Jacobs. Not Trey Madden, unsigned free agent. I have to cut that there. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to see how this first team gets on in the preseason game. We'll play the whole game because I need the training as much as you guys can see me play. We're on pro. Take your time and play every snap of the game. Play offense only. Well, we're going to play the full game. At home. See, the full rating higher. I know this game isn't going to be easy. We're ready. So we're just going to have to do what we can. I'm not expecting great things to start off with. I'm expecting a lot of mistakes from myself. I'm expecting learning about the players. Jesus Christ. LA Rams have a fucking banging roster. Well, at least I've got Antonio Brown, Summit.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is
I don't want
preseason
to get
football
copyrighted, so
on
I'm just
EA
going to skip
Sports.
that.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland,
Kick off middle.
California. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Oakland Raiders. Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And off we go from Oakland. This one taken from the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Rams offense ready to go to work, and it's Jared Goff who leads them out. #1 overall pick back in 2016. If you look at it, his rise falls right in line with the arrival of Sean McVay as head coach. 2 years ago, 0-7 start as a rookie, but since then 24-7 in the regular season the last 2 years.
So we'll stick with that from the training. There's a bit more zonal cover as well.
On first down, gone. And the tip there.
We should have intercepted that. Really.
It'll be second down. And quickly now, here's a look at the Rams offense.
And this offense
Just
by one play. But they definitely got a big challenge ahead of them in this one, because this defense,
it's because
they love to run blitz.
I'm learning. I will. The next game probably
second and 10 now from the 29. Goff gets this into the hands of the tight end Higbee. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be
have a look
down.
at the second.
Quickly now, the starting 11 for the Oakland defense.
Quarterback Garyon Conley really jumped his game up in his second year in the league. Ended up in the top 5 in the NFL in passes broken up. And to add cherry on top, had a pick 6 against rookie Baker Mayfield of the Cleveland Browns.
Cover 2
So
again.
now
We'll
an
go
early
with.
3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Obviously, on the defense, a lot different.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
4th and
Well, it wasn't a
inches.
big strike.
Oh, okay.
But that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's
Goal
into the end
complete.
zone for a
Look at
touchback.
that. See, it's
So
all
here are the
learning.
Raiders under head
Now,
coach John Gruden in his
you guys
second
will learn this
go-round.
very quickly.
They'll be
I
led
am
out
a
by their
passer.
6-year quarterback now from Fresno State,
100%.
Derek Carr.
I
A kid
pass
who's from
because I feel like
Bakersfield,
that's the best way to get
California,
yardage.
then went to high
Now
school
here we're
in
looking
Texas
at
for 3
obviously
seasons.
circle, but
Went
if
back
not,
to
I'm
California to
thinking
finish his high
triangle
school
or R1.
career. On to Fresno
But
State in
let's see.
college, and now every season in the NFL has been with Oakland, including 2018 where he had
That
his
pass was
first
quite
4,000-yard campaign, and hoping to build on that in 2019 and beyond. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Surely.
Now
Post.
Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Antonio Brown, we're looking at the square.
To throw again. Carr escaping the pressure right. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But
Wasn't
instead,
quite, was
3rd
it?
down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, not back on their heels.
Now Carr,
Why is no one
and
making that
another one
pass?
thrown incomplete.
That is terrible. Who is throwing?
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down?
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. But he will not make the first down marker. And that'll be a turnover on downs.
Blitz, we almost made it. But we could have cost here.
On 1st down, it's gone. Then he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And
That was too open in the middle there. Way too open.
A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
He's crashing. He's checking crack.
Here's Goff. And it's complete.
They
He's
spun a
got
man
it in the end
free.
zone. Touchdown Rams. Robert Woods.
Always
there
load
to make
up
the
right.
grab.
Chance are the
As
right
his
footed.
guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Okay.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
16-yard return.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take
Okay,
over.
so we're
Carr and the
looking
Raiders
at
come up 1st and 10
triangle really,
at
but
their own
obviously square
19-yard
is a
line.
good shot.
From the gun, it's Carr.
Blitz.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abukum. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
On play action, it's Carr rolling to his left. And that is incomplete.
Injury timeout. Carr. We might have to change him, you know.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. And from their own end zone, it's a fake, but he will not make the first down marker.
I didn't even
That'll be a turnover on downs.
Anytime a fake doesn't work,
Jesus
we usually
Christ.
focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4
Put Glenn in
first
here, but I
down. It'll be
didn't want
second and
to.
goal.
I mean, he can't do any worse than Carr. Really, can he?
And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks.
Middle again.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll make it across the 20.
Right, really.
As his guys will set up shop.
Well, the
at
good thing is this is the first quarter. The bad thing is that this is only the first quarter, if you get what I'm saying.
Offense now making their way toward the huddle. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the
Swear
first
I
half. This
took
becomes
Carr
a
out.
pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12
No
and
one's
24,
making
25
that free
plays.
run. Carr's not made
Down 2 touchdowns
anything
early,
in 6.
probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Nowhere to escape, and he
No one
goes
is
down.
free.
Samson Abukum,
we
his
got a
second
punt?
sack of the night.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Carr now to throw, and the pressure gets to him again.
It's just the
Corey
speed.
Littleton, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks
Can we
brings
punt?
up 4th down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return.
I'm glad
and
this
the
is
Rams are gonna
preseason,
start
boys.
This drive in great field position as they take over. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Room here to run. Touchdown.
No one made it.
LA. Todd Gurley, 46 yards. And the Rams tack on
Fucking
to their
hell.
advantage.
We're getting demolished here.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now Derek Carr, he is the focus. The Oakland
Because
offense
he's
about ready
terrible
to start this
at
next
the
drive.
moment.
And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have
No
to
one
guard
is
against
receiving
is
or
every
catching.
play
We're
for
going
a
to
big
try and
shot
run, I
downfield.
think.
You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Flush to his right. He's got his man. It's Williams.
Finally.
9 yards that time.
Made a pass.
Like Antonio Brown, Tyrell Williams came to the Raiders in March. Came up the coast from L.A., where he caught 41 balls last year with the Chargers. His best year was 2016 when the Chargers were still in San Diego. Over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, and the Raiders really have high hopes for this 27-year-old receiver. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. He was trying to get it to Doug Martin, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10.
Antonio Brown's got to be winning that one-on-one, surely.
Now Carr again, trying to lay one up deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Are we punting?
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Rams are going offense here with the 1st and 10.
It's not the greatest
start,
the Rams
but
here, we're working on it.
At their own 17-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley.
We've just got to win the one-on-ones. That's the issue. I'm definitely looking at a new
top 10 in tackles last year up to make the play. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. It's a gain of 11.
Gary is
messing me up here. This defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the 1st quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when
making them bullet passes inside and just slowly but surely covering. So we're going to be about 1st and... We'll be back at 1st and 10. Yeah, we're always going to be 1st and 10, aren't we, realistically?
Goff on 1st down. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Gurley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Goff. That's complete to Cooks.
No one covering the man. Like, it's so hard to cover so many different positions at once.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
Play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. The 5th year back from Texas. This is Malcolm Brown. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
He made it.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley.
Nice.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Goff. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
3rd and 2.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. 21-0 our score after 1. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown.
Yes.
Boy,
I think they might play for the punt, but if, you know what I mean, if we can get
4th down now after a loss of 2.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Defense.
So forget the field goal. Give them the first on that penalty.
How about that? That's one way to pick it up, but that's doing it the hard way. But they'll accept it.
Now Bortles. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. In the backfield by himself is Brown, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Shotgun now for Bortles. And that is incomplete.
Nice.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Zerline, of course, last year
You've
had likely the iconic field goal of the season, booting that 57-yarder in the Superdome to send his squad to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you really hurt the Saints fans on that one, didn't you?
Sorry.
They didn't want to hear that at all. But this guy deserves his nicknames. Greg the Leg, Legatron, because the ball goes through the post at a heavy rate, 87% in 2018.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game.
That's Glennon's first.
Level hasn't been there.
That's success, that is.
We've noticed that. They've
already
got to find a way
better
to get on their
than
toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Calm.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Glennon eluding the pressure right.
Oh.
And that is incomplete.
Thought he had that then.
Strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
We like it because he's free and he's always getting free as well. It's a different ball.
Now Glennon. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. He'll look to throw. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he's able to get
lost
back
that one-on-one there?
to the 43-yard line.
Someone jumped way too soon.
Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Nice.
Credit the sack there to Arden Key.
But maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. On 2nd down now, it's Brown. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
Blitzing.
The Rams on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Bortles rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34.
That one was way
Working
too...
from the gun, it's Bortles. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Why do they
And brought
like,
down,
pull out of
but not
tackles?
before they're inside the 25. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10. Throwing on 1st down is Bortles. This will be caught by Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
They're getting there.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. To throw is Bortles. And this is caught. He's got it.
It is caught, just.
LA.
No one stayed
Josh
with him, though.
Reynolds there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their
Can we
playbook
get
called the quick game.
2
That was a super
touchdowns
quick
before?
game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as
going
possible.
backwards.
There are
You
a
gotta
lot of
drive
plays,
it
a lot of
down.
options involved with that.
Mike Glennon now and the rest of this offense heading back out. In 2nd quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the
Finding
pressure
some
off and get
bullets,
the ball in
like
their
little
hands for a
things
while.
in, but
This,
they're not.
if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. Throwing again on 2nd down. Glennon. Here's a short little toss to Carrier. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I'm
When
hoping
offense reads blitz, doesn't
someone
matter where
coming
it's
there.
coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Okay.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider 1st. Glennon now,
Make that
after the
outside
pick on the
run
last
of
drive,
all
3 for 3
one.
to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 24. He violated
Not going well, is it, guys?
No, and throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
55. Right there in the middle. 55.
On the draw, this is Henderson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the
3rd
line of
and
scrimmage.
8.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Are they going to punt?
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the
Yeah.
NFL, but if you drop the
Through a
football,
return in the middle.
that position could get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. He lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down.
And the shovel pass to the running back goes for no yardage, but they used to call that the Utah pass, made famous by Coach Cactus Jack Curtis and his quarterback, Lee Prescott.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. He's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime.
These 2 touchdowns for our time aren't looking like they are.
Another one in Orlando. The coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan
Come to the ball. It's the same with any sport, surely.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Draw play, Washington. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 40.
Clearly a lot of work to do,
Credit that
guys.
sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Quarterback.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Back to throw. He'll under pressure again, and down he goes again.
No one is covering
Dante Fowler
enough
able to
space.
drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Might as well. We literally have nothing left to lose.
4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just
halftime.
feeling it.
Boy, rough crowd. No football
down.
for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3.
"24 yards.
Mike Glennon now and the rest of this offense heading back out.
We're going to try and do a
first
couple
half
of
was
runs.
nothing short of a disaster. 0 points on the scoreboard and a big 3 in the INT column.
So they've got to
75, whoever that was,
right?
lost their man completely.
We always think of short passes. I think of jet sweeps where they just kind of toss the ball forward. You know, that counts as a forward pass. And then you can say to them, look at that. You completed 3, 4, 5 in a row. Now you've got to get your confidence going.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. He completes it to Nelson. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. A gutsy decision there at this stage in the second half in their own territory, and a decision that they might regret.
Can't wait for the post-mortem. You know, this post-game press conference, because the questions are going to come fast and furious about this decision, no matter how the game turns out, right? What were you thinking there? Why? Did you have a certain play call? Were you confident in your defense? Oh, yeah. Why? It's going to keep coming up.
Yeah, no matter the scoreboard. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Who was that?
Kaderl Hodge, 34 yards, as his guys continue to
We clearly have a lot of work to be doing.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This will be taken in after 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work
We just
at
need
the
it.
21-yard
I'll take
line.
2. I'll take like 38 and 14 or something.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Fuck's sake.
Picked off at the 38, and they have possession.
Can we...
And they have it at the 38-yard line. Now whistle.
Putting Carr back in. I mean,
Signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now a carry for Brown. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
60 Pittsburgh.
From the 35 on second down, Bortles. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And when a free safety goes like he did there, he better be sure he's going to be able to make a play.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, because I have a feeling that the defensive coordinator and head coach are on the sideline screaming, no, no, no. Good play.
Yeah, good
play.
Open man is Henderson. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
no one...
21
I don't get
yards
how
there
that
on third
centre
down.
circle area is so open. I don't know what I'm missing.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's
Second
brought
and
down
about
at the
4.
9.
Yeah.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Again, it's Henderson. And he is met quickly in the
6
backfield.
now.
Down he goes,
5.
folded like a lawn chair.
They're going to be able to
Officially,
punt.
it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bortles. This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready? 60 outlaw. 50. Hey, let's get them holes.
Bortles now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation, because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Bortles. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Even
from 4 yards
52-21
out,
from
his
Miami.
guys continue to put this one out of reach.
It's going to be 45 at least.
See, it didn't seem like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now
Just
and then,
the
partner,
accuracy,
you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. On the draw, Carr leads to Washington. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is...
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Bortles sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Well, one thing's
I mean, if
for
man
sure,
should have been there to intercept, maybe, but 3rd and 2.
I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short.
You got to look for the bullet passes, I think.
They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes.
Oh, that's just not a bullet, is it?
So now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. And you got caught in between and created a foul.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Dwayne Harris, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr gives to Richard. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
Jeez.
All things considered,
they
have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Check back.
throwing his car on third down. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route.
And look at this, another fake. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here, they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And they see right through that
7,
defensively.
3rd and 9.
As he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Oh, I didn't blitz.
Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Ready?
Shotgun now for Bortles. That's taken in by Henderson.
No one tracked it.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 1st down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Bortles now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
3rd and 14.
Back
Going
now
into
in
the
East Bay. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the
I
fourth
just
quarter.
got a touchdown. I just want
Very
1
one-sided affair.
touchdown.
Now a play fake. Bortles. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Nice.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines.
Come on, man. Let's go.
And now here come the Raiders. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the rookie from Washington.
Our quarterback's terrible.
And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Right back to Brown. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the 4th quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there.
Keep
running the ball
blitzing.
down their throat.
I want to stop them from getting 50, really.
Defense wins championships, baby.
At the 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Brown, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Got a man. It's Brown.
Yes.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Now Greg Zuerlein. We all remember the 57-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last time was a pretty one play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
What
And the
is
second
going
wave
on?
of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Another example of just a dominant performance by this defense.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they get the answers to the exam the night before and were well prepared for this final.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Catch interference. Kicking team.
Football 101, you've got to let the guy catch the ball.
You have to know the ball is there. You have to know it's arrived. Otherwise, you're going to get flagged every time.
They'll run. This is Brown.
Yes.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and
in the
it's
first
2nd
quarter, we
down.
conceded 3 touchdowns in
After the loss to start
8
out here,
minutes.
2nd and 11.
We've improved somewhat.
2nd down, it's Henderson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
A lot of injuries. We got back 4
The
injuries
Raiders
this
call
game.
on a nickel set for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Brown. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 20. Shotgun now for Carr. There's a short little toss to Carrier.
We made it.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr, the open man here, Renfro. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to count.
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And the gamble pays off. They get the first.
Got it. Just.
So they get the 1st down. Maybe not a huge play in terms of yardage, but the fake punt does the job. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
The accuracy
J.J.
of our
Nelson,
quarterback.
the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Carr. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Carr gives it off to Washington. And he can only manage to take the football
where he came
to the
from, but
40,
we made
and that is well
5.
shy of the 1st down marker. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And the surge is going to be too much defensively.
This is
He's
rough.
hit and taken down to the backfield. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. On first down, Brown. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The run only got a yard.
Might as well.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.
70, Indy. Got double tight. Double tight.
Now Bortles. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Maurice Hurst breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
From the gun, it's Bortles. He can run for it, and he will.
Didn't make it,
He'll
though.
only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Zerline's kick is up and
Made
through.
it.
And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Now a hit and a loose football.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Right now. 43. Here we go, G.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. Defensively, Ogbanya Okoronkwo made the stop. Now a play fake. Carr.
Oh, he almost had it.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
He just completely ran past that. Like, am I not the only one that saw that, right?
And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. Double time. We got 4. We got 4.
Bortles going to throw here. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Maurice Hurst, his 2nd sack of the night.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Well,
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah,
they
offense
were
was in
really
fine
good.
form. The defense,
I have nothing to
through
say.
the shutout, Adam, I think they worked in concert together.
The thing
what I like
is,
about the
it's
offense
my
was they held the
first
ball
ever
pretty well.
proper game.
You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time.
Game.
So when
we
you
got to
do
look
that,
at
you're
a
out
new
there
quarterback,
fresh playing.
surely. I don't care how much it costs. Like, I know caps are a thing, but I'll be willing to trade.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advance Week to get to your next game.
Both dislocated elbows. Out for 6 weeks. Prove team, please. Derek Carr is 80 rated. ROLB. Vontae's perfect, but MLB. I don't know. I need to have a look properly. We do need to jump to next week. Wasn't great. We got training. I don't know, Derek Carr, 80 rated, just shocked me. I mean, unfortunately, it's 4 o'clock, which means I'm going to have to end the stream here because I got work. Pre-season standings, they're not great. I don't think it has anything to do. So we're not bottom. Raiders are below us somehow. What are they below us on? Not a lot really. Yikes. I don't know what it was. We got any free agents? What have we got? Run support, slot. Not really. Jonathan Cyprian, run support. He is quick. Well, Strong safeties, SS. I mean, I'm not familiar with positions properly yet. Don't know, just a quarterback. Really need a quarterback. $85. his accuracy should be fine. I don't know. I'm confused at the moment. And definitely after that first big L. So we're going to save it. Right. That should be that done. So if I back it out, yeah. And if I go back in, yeah, that's fine. Okie dokie. So that's where we're going to leave it. I mean, there's not a lot that we really can do. Simulation is fine. We'll put rookie on. We'll try rookie for the next game. With it being my first proper game, that one. We're away. They also lost, which is positive. So if we get 3 wins next, that's fine. We have funds available. So, yeah. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'm sorry again for the MIA, and I apologise for the first lot of footage. It wasn't the best game ever, but don't forget to leave the likes and comments and subscription, etc. And I hope to see you all back here. I might come back tomorrow and play some more. I definitely need the practice, so the more I do this, the better. Yeah. Oh, press the wrong button. Stay safe, stay clean, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Without further ado, I'm gonna go enjoy a beer and Star Wars, spend some time and do some work, and yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow.